Welcome to Community ArtsKitchen.
Edelweiss is a white flower with woolly, star-shaped petals. Edelweiss grows in the Alps. It is a symbol of Switzerland, but also of Alpine Germany and Austria. Edelweiss actually originated in the Himalayas, but over time it migrated to the Alps. The Edelweiss holds cultural importance and is a cherished symbol in Austria and Switzerland. The flower has long been prominent in folklore, visual arts, music, and clothing design. Edelweiss means noble white in German. Supplies needed: a jar lid and a bottle cap, pencil, eraser, sketch paper, and colored pencils. I'm going to use this Swiss handkerchief with the lovely Edelweiss motifs as my inspiration and reference for my drawing today. I'm going to use some lids as training wheels to get the basic shapes. As you can see, the outer petals could fit into a circle, and then the inside where the pollen stems are could also fit into a smaller circle. So I have these two different sizes, which I feel like those are nice proportions. So let's have this just in view over here. So I'm going to very, very lightly and softly trace this lid onto my paper. This is only going to be a helping circle, which I will eventually erase or work over the top. And then for the center of the Edelweiss, I'm going to use the smaller circle of this bottle cap. Once again, do a very soft tracing. This is just a helping line, something like that. Okay, so we're going to be working within these two circles in adding the elements of the petals and the pollen stems in there. So the Edelweiss has these oval-shaped petals, and they are in various sizes, and some of them are going to go on the outside of the circle, but the circles are just going to be a little bit of a helping section for me. So very softly I'm going to sketching a curve and another curve, and some of these petals are going to be underneath. And as I said, there are a variety of sizes. Now, if you want one to look like it's bending down, try to find the center line of it and give it an arc like that. So it looks like it's bending down. And there's going to be a smaller one in here like this and another one underneath. So you just keep layering them. Edelweiss have a variety of petals, so just gonna keep layering it on there. Now, if you have a petal that's coming straight at you, and I'm going to layer another one on top here, that's going to be shorter. It's called foreshortening in art, and this is overlapping here, so I want to just show you how you can easily erase those petals that are overlapping. Some of them are more narrow, some of them are more pointy, and you just keep working your way around this circle area. like that. Okay, so this is just a quick sketch of it. And now we're going to layer on top. So you can see these little pollen circles. They're not exact circles. And there's another circle within a circle. So they're kind of rough edged. And then there's an actual center part, which I'm going to just kind of sketch in like that. So one is over here, one is over here. When you're sketching, keep your lines nice and loose. You don't want to press too hard, and don't worry about getting it super accurate. You just are working your way around, and you're going to get it finalized later on. So I think this is a great start already. Now what we're going to do is show that these pollen areas are on top and these petals are underneath. And in order to do that, we're going to do shading. So shading is done very softly with a soft pencil. And you can just use your fingers to soften out this area. This petal is on top, and so I am going to envision a light source, the sunlight coming in from up here. So all the petal areas that are closest to the light source are going to be not shaded in. Edelweiss flowers have these really soft, fuzzy petals, and I kind of want to get that feel for the fuzziness with my shading here. They're almost silverish, whitish in color. So really, really beautiful. Cute little flower. So at this point, I have switched over to color pencils, and I am going to just work on the shapes of the petals a little bit and taper them off. And they're not always super exactly oval, to give them more of an edge to it. And then soft colored shading as well. And what you kind of want to focus on are these intersections where two petals meet, and that's where it's going to be pretty dark. And whenever I am drawing or painting, I'm squinting at my subject to really locate where are the darkest areas, and focus on those and bring those into your work. And that's going to add three-dimensionality to your work. And also you're going to just have to figure out how refined you want your drawing to be, and where are you going to stop. So I am going to just have this kind of a loosey-goosey background here. And not totally working out what that's going to look like, but I want to just give a little bit of a sense that there's a background, a field of some sort with color. Now, when I'm coloring with color pencils, you always want to swing your wrist and hatch in one direction. And if you want to make a color darker, I should just do this with the same color, you're going to hatch across in a different direction to darken that value of the same color. So underneath here we have the leaves of the Edelweiss coming in like that. And as you can see, as you're watching me, I'm always working all over the place. I don't want to be stuck in just one area. I think it's healthy when you're working on something that you're just keeping your eye moving across, and it's like, okay, now I'm going to dress this, now I'm going to dress that. Going back a little bit with my graphite to darken areas. Maybe I'm going to add a little bit of a hint of a green in here. And continue tapering off the petal shapes. Until you're happy with your drawing. I finished off my drawing with a little bit more color, refining some of the edges. I'm quite happy with the way the background is still loose, and I would like to keep it in that sketchy way and not totally refine everything. This is called a vignette, not having everything colored in the background. And of course, sign when you're done.
Thanks for watching. Community Arts Kitchen was created and developed by Barbara Libby Steinman and Anna Rochester. See you next time.